All right, so we are going, or I am going to go through a few navigation things with your new Google Classroom. So hopefully you watched the last video where you learned how to add your own class. Add means create, okay? So this is your new classroom, your virtual classroom. There are 4 menus at the top. There's stream, classwork, people, and I'm not sure if everyone has this quite yet, but you eventually will get grades. And that's new to me. So we're just gonna kind of explore that section together. But at any time you can change the theme. So usually it takes what your topic is or what your name is. It'll take something and try to fit it with your theme. So if we push select theme, these are the general themes. You can click any of them. There's English and history, math and science, arts, sports, and then there's other. Okay, I'm going to leave it on what it has right now. Go ahead and push cancel. You can also go to upload photo, and if you create something in or create a banner in Canva or find a picture that is large enough, you can upload that and it can be your banner. And I will show you examples of that in a later video. All right, so first page, I kind of call this like the stream, or it is the stream, but it's kind of like a Facebook feed, and that kind of helps students understand. The very first thing, this is your class name, and then it's going to have your class code, and if you want to make that bigger, display it on a whiteboard. It makes it super, super big. If you click this, it'll even make it the full screen. Okay, so it makes it easy for students to add that. That's one way. If you click this arrow, it'll bring down additional information. So when we added that class, it has asked for additional information. That's where that's displayed. Normally, it's just hidden. If we scroll down, there's nothing on here right now, but any upcoming work will show up here. Once we create a topic, your topics will display right below the upcoming menu. All right. Anything is just a general announcement you can share on this feed. If it's an assignment or if it's something specific to the week or the topic, I do not prefer to post it here. All right. It shows you how to respond to this is where you can create and schedule announcements and respond to student posts. And at any time, my little menu here, I'm going to exit out. Down here, there's a help menu. So if you need help, you can go there. Alrighty. Cool. Cool beans. So that's your stream. If we go over to classwork, let's go ahead and just create one thing so you can see how this works. So we're going to create an assignment, and it's going to be test number 1. And maybe I'm going to say, see the attached Google Doc for further directions. Okay. You can set a point value, or you can click ungraded. For this specific thing, we're just going to make it 50 points. We're going to do a due date. Let's just say it has to be in the future. September 1st. We're going to just click it, 11:59. Topic, we don't have any to choose from, so we're going to go create topic. And I like to do my topics by week because that's the way my class is organized. But if you do want to do by unit, this is where you can do that. So we're going to go week 1. We're good. If we were, let's just go ahead and just attach a random Google Doc. Okay, so let's just say we're going to attach the Google Doc. If you want those students to have a copy, all of them, to where they can go in and edit and make it their own, this is the time to do that when you're creating an assignment, just so you know. And I'll go over creating assignments in further detail later, but this would be the time. So that's where you would say make a copy for each student. You can give students editing rights, or they can just view it. So if it's just a resource, make sure they can view it. If you want to attach a YouTube video, you'd click that. A link to something, you'd click that. If it's a downloaded attachment on your computer, Go ahead and click the little paper clip. Okay, down here, as long as it says saved, you're golden. You can schedule, and this is the only time. So go ahead and you're going to click, let's just say I want to schedule it for tomorrow's the 6th, 8 a.m. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click schedule. So now it's grayed out and italicized because it's not posted, so students of the class can't see it. But now I have week 1 as one of my topics. So if we go back to stream, this is so weird. Usually it pops up right here. So maybe it just hasn't loaded yet. But classwork, week 1, it'll list all your topics right here. You can look at each topic separately, etc. You can access the Google Class Drive straight from here. You can also access the Google Calendar with just this class on it, because each class you create, it creates its own Google Calendar for kids to keep track of when those assignments are due. Okay, that's why I think it's super important that we put assignment due dates and point values, even if it's not going to be graded through Google Classroom. That way kids know when things are due. So, super easy. Classwork page. Basically a page of all the assignments. If I was just doing an announcement, I would just say material and maybe just say maybe there's an assignment that you don't want them to turn on here, but you want the directions. So let's say tech one-pager is the assignment title. And I use interactive notebooks, but just say using one page in your INB, include the following on how technology can be helpful in this class. And then they need to have a title. They need to have 5 vocab, 2 questions, I could type with answers, and 3 images. Usually I require more, but that's just an example. Okay, then I can still click and make sure that it posts to week 1. And then if I post that now, not scheduling it, now you can see the little circle guy is highlighted in blue. Everything is in normal font size. It says what time I posted it. And as the teacher, I can click on the 3 menu. I can edit it, delete it, copy the link. I can move it around. You can also grab and drag, and it'll rearrange things for you. Okay? So, classwork. Navigation to people. So I am a teacher. This is the place where maybe I have another teacher that helps me with this class. So I'm going to go ahead and invite teachers. Let's just say, whoops. So Christy Prince, she's going to be helping with Extravagance. So I'm going to put her name, and I'm going to, if I wanted her to be on this, I could click invite. Right now I'm just going to push cancel. Students. So again, the class code's right here, but it's really small. If you need to go back to the stream page and maybe blow it up, you can. Or you can just invite them. So I'm going to invite, let's just say this is a student that retired, that no longer is a student. I can click on their name and invite them, and in their email, they will get an invitation email. They click the link, they're added to the class. Okay? So that's how you add people. Once a student is added, you can also invite their parent with the parent's email, and it sends them an email and says, hey, these are things you have access to as their parent or guardian. You can keep track of their assignments, making sure they're turning things in on time. Some parents really like it. Some parents just don't care, but that's a cool feature. It was added last year. And then area 4 is grades. So I don't need students. So once I have people, I will show you the grades, but that's the grades area. Okay, so we have grades, we have people, classwork, and stream. I think that's what we got, and we're golden on that.